हेलो ऑल द एस्पिरेंट्स। आज से मैं धीरे धीरे हर वीक मे बी शायद सैटरडे इवनिंग नहीं तो संडे इवनिंग तक आई विल अपलोड 10 to 15 minutes of video. In today's video I am going to explain how to start the CSIR NET preparation for the CSIR NET or JRF as a beginner. So it is, first of all, I want to tell all of you that it is one of the toughest exams. For example, in the 2020, total candidate who registered was 8,60,000 and the qualifying candidates are 47,157, which is around 8.95 of candidates, 8.95% of the candidates who qualified the exam. So it's not an easy exam, you have to understand. It is a tough exam. So you have to devise a strategy for the study. I wanted to help you by telling that how to start it, and slowly I will move into the details of the syllabus as well as the content which you have to read, the books you have to follow, how to do the revisions, the different phases of preparation, and how to reach to a level so that you can understand all the questions within that time, like how to regulate the time also. क्योंकि आपको एक चीज़ और ध्यान रखनी है, क्योंकि आपको सिर्फ 3 घंटा मिलेगा, उस 3 घंटे में आपको क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं। उन क्वेश्चंस में सी सेक्शंस के भी क्वेश्चन होते हैं, जो कि क्वेश्चन ही लंबे लंबे होते हैं. Question length is too long that if you keep reading it for 2-3 minutes, you cannot spend 2-3 minutes to a question for reading. So in that 2-3 minutes, you need to solve 2-3 questions of C sections. So you will come to that stage slowly, but with time. So I'll tell you how and what to do to reach that stage, because that stage is the one. I'll explain you how these phases are divided. So let me start with the beginning from that. How to prepare. So you have to start from the basics. For example, you have to start from the basics. So no matter how you have done your BSc and MSc, because I have done my BSc from Kanpur University and my MSc from Integral University Lucknow. But when I had to start the preparation, I had to start it from the very beginning. So there was no background that in MSc and BSc you will build and you will think that with certain preparation now I will qualify. That will help you because it is a basic thing. So obviously a non-biology cannot start the preparation. If you have done the BSc and MSc, so you have some idea of how to what to study. That much you have idea from the BSc and MSc. But regarding the CSIR preparation, you need to start from the beginning, honestly. So what you have to do is first you start from the basics, what you think to be the small thing, so that it gives you a little bit confidence. I'll tell you 3 basic subjects which you are reading from your 10th. You have read in 10th until 12th, and then in your BSc and MSc thoroughly you have read that. And if you are a BTech or MTech student, there also you have got these basics to be done. This is everywhere. All the students from the biology who pursue any other than medical field read all these subjects. So these 3 subjects are biochemistry, cell biology, and molecular biology. So you have to slowly start from these subjects, and then आपको एग्जाम से डरने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. धीरे धीरे आपको प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करनी है. एक दिन में चमत्कार हो नहीं जाएगा, और 6 महीने में भी शायद चमत्कार ना हो. तो कुछ लोगों को टाइम लगता है, कुछ लोग का 6 महीने में निकल सकता है, और कुछ लोगों को टाइम लगता है. सबका अपना अपना स्ट्रैटेजी है और अपना अपना फाउंडेशन है. इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन हाउ योर फाउंडेशन इज, लाइक BSc, MSc, 12th, what was your background. I was a very mediocre student. I did not had a very good percentage in 10th and 12th. तो उतना अच्छा तो मेरा पढ़ाई में नहीं था, तो still I started. So I took 2 years to join until I joined the PhD. So I qualified in 1.5 years and 6 months for waiting for the result and applying for the PhD and getting it and pursuing there. So overall 2 years gap from the MSc to the PhD. So the second thing is that don't try to start solving the paper from the very beginning. It can demotivate you, and even if you are starting to solve it and trying to solve it, you just want to see how the questions look, and those things are good. यू नीड टू अपना दुश्मन का पता होना चाहिए। तो वो आपको करने के लिए आप अगर ट्राई करना चाहते हो तो कर सकते हैं, बट कुछ एक्सपेक्ट मत करिएगा, क्योंकि मैं तो बी सेक्शन का भी एक क्वेश्चन भी हिला नहीं पाई थी बिफोर प्रिपरेशन। और हाँ, प्रिपरेशन तो करनी पड़ेगी, तो थोड़ा वेट करिए, एटलीस्ट आप हाफ ऑफ द सिलेबस कवर कर लीजिए, एंड या एक बार तो सिलेबस को पूरी तरह से टच कर लीजिए। सिलेबस कहने का मतलब है उसके एक बार आप सिलेबस को पूरी तरह टच कर लीजिए, उसके बाद आप धीरे धीरे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना शुरू कर सकते हैं, तो वो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड करेगा। लेकिन just wait to cover what you have to cover. Now let me come to the syllabus. So the syllabus I am talking about is not those 13 subjects which CSIR NET has given option for. The syllabus is what you are going to select for your preparation. On a very honest basis, I want to tell that you cannot prepare all the 13 subjects. It is not possible. And because you belong to different fields, and you have expertise in different fields. Some are very basic, some people belong to only like core biology, like zoology, botany. Some people belong from BTech MTech, which is very different from core biology. So you have to select the subjects which you are familiar with. These three are basics: biochemistry, cell biology, and molecular biology. Other than that, you have to opt. So I will one by one tell what subjects are, and I will tell that what I have opted. And since I am a BSc from biotechnology and MSc from microbiology, so I'll tell what I have opted. And definitely you have to opt some subjects which you have never read, which you have never studied, because you see, if you look as per your expertise, you will find only 3-4 syllabus subjects you are familiar of. सो यू नीड टू ऐड अ फ्यू मोर, लाइक अपने कंफर्ट जोन से थोड़ा सा तो ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा आपको, बट तेरह के तेरह भी नहीं पढ़ने हैं। तो पहला सब्जेक्ट है कि मॉलिक्यूल्स एंड देयर इंटरैक्शन, सो बेसिकली बायोकेमिस्ट्री। And another subject is cell biology. I am including cell signaling in this subject, this very subject only. So cell biology and cell signaling I am counting for one, and then molecular biology, and then plant physiology, animal physiology, inheritance biology, which is genetics, and diversity of life, then ecology, evolution, applied biology, which is fermentation and those things. BTech and tech people might know this, and methods in biology, simply techniques. So biotechnology or any professional subject people are familiar with this. Developmental biology, zoology people may be familiar of this. So what I have opted now, I want to tell these. The first subject which I opted for was biochemistry, molecular biology, and cell biology. These three subjects were very solid to me. I prepared them in a very solid way, and so that I, of course not 100%, but most of the questions I'll solve from these three subjects. So the weightage is also there. If you check in the syllabus and weightage of the subject in the CSIR NET exam, it is available. So as per weightage, these three has the highest weightage in the examination. So these three you need to prepare so that you can solve maximum questions out of these three. And other questions for qualifying marks, you need to opt again. So other than three, I opted for plant physiology, not animal physiology, even if I was more familiar of zoology because of biotechnology and microbiology, and you will come through all the animal, human body and all. Still I opted for plant physiology. I don't know why, but I really liked it. I found it very interesting, and I prepared it. And the day came when वो दिन भी आया जब मैं उसके सारे क्वेश्चन लगभग सॉल्व कर लेती थी प्लांट फिजियोलॉजी के। एंड देन आई ऑप्टेड फॉर जेनेटिक्स। जेनेटिक्स मैंने पूरा नहीं पढ़ा था। आई रियली डोंट लाइक द मेंडेलियन जेनेटिक्स, तो मेरा फोकस उस पर ज़्यादा नहीं था। बट हाँ, आर्ट एंड टेक्नोलॉजी एंड जो थे वो थोड़ा बहुत क्रॉसिंग ओवर और ये सब पढ़ती थी मैं, तो दैट आई न्यू हाउ टू डू. So those technical questions I used to study and solve. So only the technical question I focused in genetics, not the theory part. The theoretical question I barely solve in genetics. And then diversity of life, which is basically the biology part, and ecology, evolution. What I opted from, so after genetics I opted for ecology and evolution. Ecology and evolution भी मैंने पूरा नहीं पढ़ा था, मैंने बहुत ही वेग पढ़ा था, और वो भी पाथफाइंडर के चैप्टर से पढ़ा था. I'm not a Pathfinder student. I'm not going to tell you from which coaching I have done my coaching. So, but I'm not a Pathfinder student. So, but I have read Ecology and Evolution from the Pathfinder book just for the basics. If I can solve out of 5 questions in the exam, 1 I will solve. So it's fine for me. Like that I study. Just the add-ons in my preparation. And then I read about the technique and RD and technology. I read very nicely. That was my solid subject, and developmental biology was also my solid subject. So developmental biology, techniques, plant physiology, molecular biology, cell biology, and biochemistry. These 5, 6 subjects were solid to me, and over to that ecology evolution I read a little bit. So among 13, I guess 9 subjects I prepared. So likewise, you have to strategize. You start from what you know, what you are familiar with, and then you narrow down to what all other easy things you find of your interest. तुम्हारे इंटरेस्ट के हिसाब से भी तुम जिन चीज़ों को ईजी समझते हो, पढ़ सकते हो छोटे टाइम में, थोड़ा टाइम देके भी अच्छा पढ़ सकते हो, वो सब ले सकते हैं. Okay, so before you have to, after covering your subject at least once in your preparation, you have to start the self-evaluation slowly. Do not just do it on a daily basis and get demotivated. And no, you just in between of the schedule of your study, you plan some questions and question paper solving. Those things you plan and you solve accordingly. Do the self-evaluation slowly. Start doing that, and try to, in your first phase. Okay, so I have not yet come to the phase. So let me first you go slow but consistent at the first phase of your preparation. So there are 3 phases of preparation. First is the beginner phase, where you have no expectation from you that whether you are going to, you should not have any expectation from you whether you are going to solve any question or not in that first phase. Any question means any question. So so you prepare first nicely. So in that beginner phase, you need to cover the syllabus from the good books. I'll make a separate video where I will tell from what all books I have prepared and how it helped me and what all chapters. See, not all the chapters will not help you in your books. So which book and which chapter I will specify in some other video, in the another video. So that I will do later. Go slow and consistent at the first phase of your preparation. Then there comes the not sure phase, where you are prepared with the syllabus. You have started solving the question, but you can realize that 50% of the question or of you opted are wrong, came out to be wrong, and there are other options which were more correct than what you thought. So this is the doubtful phase. Basically, you are not sure whether you will be selected or not. So 50% of the candidates who prepare for CSIR who seriously prepare for the CSIR can reach to this phase. But the success rate I have already told you. Among those 50% also, only those 50% are going to are going to appear in the examination. Not everyone who is a beginner and who doesn't know anything. It is very rare that they are going to appear into the examination. And if those 50% that not sure phase are going, among them, then comes among them only what is the success rate? Overall 8% CSIR नेट और UGC नेट दोनों मिला के 8% होता है. तो CSIR नेट का तो शायद और भी कम है. I think 0.1 near about 1% is the success rate of CSIR. So JRF का और भी कम है शायद. Then it comes to be that now comes the third phase, which is the surety phase. Here you are sure that if you just need to go and sit into the exam, and you are the one who is going to qualify. If anyone from that examination hall is going to qualify the exam, you are definitely the one person. So this is the surety phase. There you will come. I'll tell how. Slowly you will also realize while you start preparing. And so this in my videos I'm training you to start the self preparation. We will talk about any doubt and what all other helps you can get from the internet and anything. And if I can help myself with the live chats or anything, that we will schedule slowly. Thank you.